My name is Alexa Edelist. I am a student at the London Centre for Psychodrama Group and Individual Psychotherapy, and I'm on the organising committee for Psychodramatic Debut, which we collaborated together with the Institute of Psychodrama and Psychological Counselling.
And my name is Oksana Naralenkova, and I'm a psychodramatist and a counseling psychologist from Moscow, from Russia. And I'm a student at the Institute of Psychodrama and Psychological Counseling in Moscow. And during the debut conference, I've conducted the workshop together with my colleagues based on the book by Anna Chesner.
And my name is Julia Davidian, and I'm a psychodrama therapist. I study psychodrama at the Institute of Psychodrama and Psychological Counseling of Russia with Viktor Semenov also. He's the director of the institute. And last year, I finished the basic course of psychodrama and entered the director course. And now I'm a member of the Psychodrama Association of Russia and represent our association in IAGP. And during the conference, I also was one of the hosts of the workshop with Oksana in our team, join us. And in addition, I was privileged to conduct my own workshop on the topic of attachment theory and psychodrama in working with anxiety.
Conference. My part there was, let's just say, the warming up workshop about the Join Us project, which we had done together with my colleagues from Russia. And this project was like the start point of the whole collaboration, because we have made a series of seminars based on the book written by Anna Chesner and co-authors, and it was one-to-one psychodrama. So it was the start point of the research, of my research, of Julia's research, and some other colleagues. And also it was like the start point for growing the idea of the collaboration going ahead.
So our idea of this series of seminars wasn't just to retell the book, but to bring it to life. And so not to tell, but to show. And really our team joined us, opened the conference with our report. And it's a big honor to be a part of this workshop. And about my own experience, so in addition, I was privileged to conduct my own workshop on the topic of attachment theory and psychodrama in working with anxiety. The main thesis of the attachment theory, of my view, played a very important role on psychodrama in psychodrama work. And that's why the topic of my workshop was determined almost immediately due to my interest in integrating attachment theory into psychodrama. So for me, the conference was like creative space where the psychodrama world can connect, share, and learn from one another. And it was great, and it was an unforgettable experience, I think.
It was so unforgettable, and I just remember the opening of the conference and the two of you and some of your colleagues just arrived in these incredible characters inspired by myth and by fairy tale. And you were really just showing the power of psychodrama, the magic of the method, and using those figures, that we all knew. It didn't matter where in the world we were, or the philosophies of our institutions, or what language we spoke. Immediately we understood who you are and what you are bringing us to demonstrate your learning and your reflections. And I will remember always, Yulia, I think, with your witch's hat, and you were the first to introduce yourself. And I think that kind of leading into our then sort of choosing an object, a special kind of magical object. And because, of course, we were online, having it there for the whole conference actually just really connected me into your philosophy of showing, not telling. And it wasn't just about reflecting on and building on some of the work of Anna Chesner and her colleagues in her book. It was really about how to make it your own. And that was certainly some of the learning that I took away from that weekend. And I think my UK colleagues as well.
I like ribbons, and I like action and whatever is connected with action. So the first and really precious takeaway for me is working with the COVID theme while using the sociometry and sociodrama methods. And it was the workshop conducted by Anna Chesner and Jeannie Jeffers. So they really showed how the role theory, the role analysis constructed by the London Centre for Psychodrama, how does it really work when you're meeting your fear face to face? Mm-hmm. And while changing the roles, meeting with it through different people, it was really powerful and healing for me. Just there, just in that moment. So I'm definitely taking the role analysis, working with difficult themes and really hot themes and scary themes, that is. And also there was a workshop connected with the diagnosis of the client online, and also with working with a kind of dissociation. And again, your colleagues and my colleagues from London, I like to say that, and my colleagues from London.
Nice.
Yeah, they also showed us how does it really work, creating really safe way, really safe frame for going deeper into really hard things for the client to meet with. So that is what I'm also taking with me and trying to use it as well. And about the atmosphere, it was really great. I think that I've learned also this special connection of structure, of analyzing, and a really impressive acting way you do have in London, and you express and you show. So that was for me really amazing. How does it all connect? The mind, the heart, the body, the showing, and it's really impressive. I'm certainly taking this with me, and I can talk because I have really something warm in my heart still.
I'm so inspired by your sharing, Oksana, and I'm going to be inspired by your showing as well. So I think there were so many takeaways for me from the psychodramatic debut, the title of our co-conference. The first, I think, is the difference between, well, really a definition. What is spontaneity? I was trying to explain to someone, to my father, in fact, the difference between being impulsive and being spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, actually, to be truly spontaneous, and in fact, I'm thinking also of your warm up to our conversation here, the preparation you've done with the expression and the language. To be truly spontaneous, it can take quite a bit of planning and quite a bit of training. And I saw in the way that your workshops were organized, also in the technical support, in the translation support, in order to get over that boundary, that barrier of anxiety, and really come into that true spontaneous place. There was such meticulous preparation. And when I was participating in some of my Russian colleagues' workshops, I'm thinking particularly of the Ball of Female Roles. I don't know if either of you are in this, I can't remember.
Nastya and Alona, I think, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And you know, I thought it would be a ball, like a ball you throw, but it was a ball, you know, the big dance, like in Cinderella. And the facilitator, Nastya, did you say?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, she sent us off to prepare for this ball that we were going to attend. And as I was there, kind of finding this role that I wanted to attend, this female role I wanted to attend in, I was just so aware of the attention to preparation and to really, I think she gave us a while. She gave us maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you know, away from the screen in our own spaces. And there was something about that felt really symbolic of the planning of the whole conference, you know, to really warm up to and take space for and communicate, you know, with self, with colleagues, with trainers and leaders as well, in order to have a truly spontaneous and valuable experience. So the definition of spontaneity, a new take of it, that was my first takeaway. And the second is my little boy loves doing this. He loves making a new sound into the jug. It's the ability to work with translation, to work across languages, and just the flexibility of psychodrama when it is employed by a group, a large group of enthusiastic and warmed up and intelligent and passionate people, you know, from all ranges of experience. How with translators who are also invested, in fact, the experience can be enriched. You know, those pauses when things are being explained and clarified. It was just absolutely mind-blowingly amazing to me. And the relationships, I think, that were built with the translators, as well as with the participants, you know, who were active, you know, really understanding what was their role, how were they engaged, and what was going on. You know, there were translators who were only there in that role, translators who were also part of the rest of the process. So there was much learning around that for me. I think those are my two main takeaways. Wherever wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, this conference just really made me realize that collaboration is the way forward. We need to connect across cultures, across languages, across philosophies. So reach out, make contact with whoever you can. And if you're in London and you want to start or continue your psychodrama and sociodrama journey with us at the London Centre for Psychodrama, please visit our website. There are all sorts of experiential and training opportunities you can get involved with. And we look forward to seeing you.
For me, the main point of the conference was the collaboration, and that is the really basis, the ground on which we can enrich each other and become psychodramatists through the borders, without any borders, creative psychodramatists, not just in words, but in deeds. And also, I'm proud of prolonging my studies in the Institute of Psychodrama and Psychological Counseling. And that is like the tailor between the two schools, which I am developing and hoping for. Maybe it will turn into new research together.
So I would like to say that this experience shows me that the psychodrama is working even when we are speaking in different languages, and it doesn't matter if we are only meeting each other for the first time or just online. And I felt a lot of warm feelings from all participants, and I think that tele was an integral part of this, and I really feel grateful to have been a part of such collaboration. And if you are studying psychodrama in Russia, you are welcome, and please find our website like ipipc.ru. And also, we all three, I think we would like to invite you to our next international conference, student conference, in the March of 2022.
Taking the next step.
See you there.